Hi, my name is Beatris Drace, and I am a supervising training technician for the Office of Professional Development, known as OTPD, but many people in DCF still call it the Professional Center. So I became a social worker because a social worker saved my life. So I was in therapy as a child. I had a lot of trauma that I dealt with as a child, living in a household filled with domestic violence and a lot of child abuse and neglect. So as a social worker, that saved me. And where I am now, I owe it to a social worker. And what I found is that a social worker not only saved my life, it helped me find balance, it find me peace and serenity. And it's the job that keeps on giving, right? Because once you're here, you always want to do more. I gotta say, going back to our Latina roots, right? When you go out and you meet with families, right, and especially so many of our families who are undocumented, are not sure about the agency, and then you speak their native language, which is really, really important, and why I think we always have to match the community, right? But when you start talking to them, and then you start telling them, like, how did you get there? Because they ask, like, what do you do? Are you a trabajadora social? What does that mean? And then you explain it to them, and then you see the children, especially the little girls, look at you like, oh, I could do that. I'm a Latina too. So you're a Latina. So I could go to school. Like, you could go to school. You could do whatever you want. So when you hear them say, I definitely know that I could be something and be someone. So I love hearing the stories when you inspire other people who feel like they're not going to be able to accomplish anything. And then when they see another Latina who has done it, who has come with similar backgrounds, right? Because growing up in an urban area, growing up, in poverty, and then seeing you, they see you going up there, they're like, oh, I have a chance now. So it surprised me that it works, that it actually works. Like I don't believe in empowering people. I believe in providing tools and skills for people to empower themselves. And that really, really works. And people, after a couple of sessions, people look at you and say, it helped. Thank you so much. I feel like I'm in the right path. So when you hear that, and this is all cultures, all race, all genders, all ages, it works. It truly works. So that's for me. That's for me, like, wow, being in this field, that's how amazing it is. I am a servant leader, compassionate, and I am DCF.